Hello, lovely people. Welcome back. My name is Alethea Thomas, and if you haven't been to this channel before, I am all about books and bookish things. So if you are interested in that, then you are in the right place. It is September, and so because it is September and a new month has rolled around, we are talking about my TBR in this video. But I also have a special surprise because I have a bit of a book haul to show you guys. So, let's just get right into the book haul, I suppose. I was at a half-price books near me, and I thought that I would go ahead and take a look and see what they have, because you never know what they've got. And I was shocked and awed and surprised because I had read Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro last month, and I have probably waxed on, ridiculously about this. Who knows? And oh my gosh, I hit the payload. It was ridiculous. So they had Remains of the Day, When We Were Orphans, and in The Unconsoled. Can you believe it? They actually also had a copy of Never Let Me Go as well. So they had all four of those. And I picked up these three because I didn't have these three. And so I'm like, oh, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to go down the Ishiguro rabbit hole, and we're going to read all of these books. So I was very pleasantly surprised by that. So I think the next one I will read by Ishiguro will be The Remains of the Day. And it seems like a really interesting book. I can't wait to read this. Hopefully it won't be as sad as Never Let Me Go, but who knows? I might have my heart broken again. It's just how it goes. Another book I picked up was The Undertaking of Heart and Mercy. And the reason that I got this book was because when I purchased my cookbooks recently, the Deliciously Ella cookbooks, one of the sellers was offering a buy two, get one free. And so I bought two of the cookbooks off of the website, was not able to get the third Deliciously Ella book through that particular site, but I looked through all the other books they had, and they had this one. So I can't wait to read this one. I hope it's good. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen it on BookTube. So I'm hoping it'll be nice and fun and fluffy and cute in a way. I think it has something to do with zombies, maybe. Or she's an undertaker and she has to do certain rites or something to keep the dead. I don't know. But it looks kind of interesting, and I hope it's good. Then, my dear friends, oh my goodness, I got the itch. I got the itch real bad. I've been still in the Sarah J. Maas mode. I love anything that Sarah puts out. I'm sorry. This is just me. This is my life. This is just how it has to go, and I'm a freak about it, and that's okay. We can accept our flaws here. It's all good. I got this whole box set. Oh no, A Court of Thorns and Roses. They had this used box set there, all of the books in paperback. And so I was like, ooh, I think I need this because my Court of Thorns and Roses, I have a special edition that's a hardback copy that has it has sprayed edges, and it has different covers for each of them. And I love that thing, and I don't want to touch it, and I don't want to ruin them. And I was thinking about going back and doing a little project, which I'll go in further on this in just a second. And I want to use these for that project because I won't feel bad about ruining these. So we'll talk about my little project here in just, I guess we can talk about it now. So my idea, it's just an idea I have because I was like, oh, you know what? That next Crescent City book comes out. I think it's a Crescent City book. I'm not sure. But the next Sarah J. Maas book comes out in January. And it's a House of Flame and Shadow. That's right. I'll put the cover art right up here or something. So it's House of Flame and Shadow, and it is another Crescent City book. The thing of it is that I've already read through Throne of Glass. I re-went through that over this year. I enjoyed it, and I really want to reread A Court of Thorns and Roses before I get to the next book as well, you know, in all of this. So before House of Flame and Shadow, I want to go through and reread everything. But then I kept this going in my brain. I was like, okay, hang on a second. We just went through Throne of Glass again. Why don't we go back into Throne of Glass and we start researching? And so I am becoming one of those Sarah J. Maas conspiracy theorists trying to find all of the connections between the books, because all of the books are connected, and they're connected in multiple ways. So here we go, and I've already started. This is Throne of Glass. This is my copy of the box set that I bought not too long ago. I want to say it was like 4 months ago maybe I bought this one, maybe longer ago. But I've already started, and I'm pretty much flying, you know, just skimming through this as quickly as possible. I think I'm already like at chapter 7, yeah. And I just picked it up last night, you know, and started doing this. So I'm basically tabbing anything that I think is of interest and important. So world building, characters, descriptions of the characters, myths, magical items, statements that are made that are of interest and could be important, library mentions, because there's a lot of library mentions and talking about libraries and being in libraries in all of Sarah's books, actually. Books, you know, talking about books themselves and the information that is within those books, the languages that those books are in, that sort of thing. Bonds, mating bonds, and other types of bonds that are in these books. Monsters, ancient beings, and gods, like mentions of or descriptions of said monsters, ancient beings, and gods. And then quotes and just interesting stuff. Anything I find, you know, rather interesting. And so I've already started going through this one and starting to tab things in there. The idea is to very quickly go through all of the Throne of Glass books, and then I'm going to reread all of A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and do the same thing in those books as I'm doing in these books. I don't know if I will get to the first Crescent City book or like before the next book comes out or not. I'm working on a limited time frame here. That's what I was thinking. So I was thinking if I took the month of September, October, November, December, if I could get as far as I possibly can within that time, then, you know, then maybe I can get to Crescent City. But who knows? I may fly through everything because I've already read everything once through. Throne of Glass will be my 1.5 because I read like the first 3 books and the Assassin's Blade. Yeah. And then dropped it for a while, and then I finished it and then I finished it this year. So it's like a one like a half, you know, something like that. I made it halfway through and then I finished it out. So anyway, this is something on the side. This is like a side project. I am going to count it toward my reading for the year. It's going to be so much fun. I think that I probably try to vlog some of this. I don't think I'm going to vlog each book. I may group them. I may do it by publication date. I may do it by some odd, some kind of sense that it makes to me, as I go through this. I may do all of A Throne of Glass in one vlog and then all of A Court and Thorns and Roses in one vlog. I don't know. But I want to talk about it because I'm nerding out. I'm nerding out hardcore, and I need to nerd out hardcore over this because I feel like if I don't, then I'm not acknowledging a part of myself. Which is absolutely ridiculous, but it's just one of those things. It's fun. It is fun. It's stupid fun, and I love it. And I'm indulging that. And I think I deserve to indulge in it because it's been kind of a rough year. In some particular ways, it's been a bit of a rough year. So that's like my side project right now. I don't know if anyone's interested in watching that kind of content. There are so many girlies out there who are doing this sort of thing, researching all of Sarah's books, all of the MAAS universe, finding the connections, throwing out the weird, Sarah J. Maas conspiracy theories, shipping all of the characters. It is chaotic energy, and it's fun chaotic energy. That's what I like about it. So go with me there. I just want to enjoy it, and it'll be fun. It'll be totally fun. So let's skip that, and let's talk about what in the world am I going to read for the month of September. So, what I had planned on reading, my goodness, I think I had some major plans too for this month, but I don't know if the plans are actually going to happen or not. That's the thing. I don't know what we're going to get to. So, my number one thing I want to get through in the month of September is The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. Look at this cute little copy of it. Isn't it so adorable? This is the Macmillan Collector's Library Edition. So freaking cute, isn't it? It's adorable. I would love to get more little books like this in this sort of format. It's just so cute. It has the cutest end papers, and then it has the foiling on the side, the gold foiling, and then, the same end papers at the back. But it's just so adorable. The print's not too bad either. It's small, but it's not like so small that you're, really squinting or anything like that. But so adorable, and it has like a little blue ribbon in it, which is very, very cute. So anyway, I cannot wait to start this. It's so good. It's so good. Yep, totally getting that. I am also currently reading Orlando by Virginia Woolf. I have an electronic copy from my library. Really interesting story so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. The writing, I really like Virginia Woolf's writing in this story. It's not in the mind of Orlando necessarily. So it's not like Mrs. Dalloway where it's all stream of consciousness. It's more of a narrative, like a normal narrative. I don't know how else to describe it. But it seems like it's all through Orlando's perspective and how, who he interacts with and, his life and kind of growing from this young man into an adult and then into something else. So that's really interesting. So it's going to probably be the most evolving, the character going through an evolution. It's going to talk about a subject like that, which I don't think I've ever really seen before, like a full transformation. Not just growing up and becoming, accepting your life and, fulfilling your destiny and all this, but becoming, the becoming of something else, which is really, really intriguing. So enjoying Orlando so far. I'm not done with it yet. But we're well on our way. I'm maybe about 30% through right now. It's very interesting. Enjoying it quite a lot. Then I have a lot of books from last month that I did not get to. There was also a bunch of books that I wanted to read this month too, but I don't know if I'll get to all of it or not. We shall see. So the first one, Bunny by Mona Awad. This was the month, September was the month where I wanted to get into some more dark academia. And I still want to. So Bunny is definitely on the dark academia list to me. I don't know if it's necessarily dark, but it's definitely academic. It's about a group of girls. I think it's like poetry is what they're into, and it's supposed to be a lot like The Secret History in a way. Just a group of people and all the trouble that they get into in their college years. So I'm hoping it's good. I've heard mixed reviews about Bunny, but hopefully I will enjoy it thoroughly. Another one that is supposed to be dark academic is If We Were Villains. I don't really know much about If We Were Villains, but I know I can get it through my library pretty easily. There were no holds on it, and I don't think there were still any holds on it. So I will definitely get a hold of that. And then the London Seance Society was another one. I wanted to start kind of getting into the spooky season, spooky vibes. And so that's why I was getting the London Seance Society and also Phantom of the Opera for the kind of that spookiness. Just to kind of get there, get ready for October and enjoy, you know, the really spooky stuff I want to read in October. Although it's not going to be scary stuff at all. Not at all. No way. So then I have a whole pile of stuff that I meant to get to last month and just didn't. Just flat out didn't. And all of it's like in physical format, so that's even better. My Antonia is one. And I'm going to go through these pretty quickly just because I've already spoken about them in a previous video. Tessa the Dubervilles. Ernest Hemingway's The Sun Also Rises. Where Angels Fear to Tread by E.M. Forrester. And then I think the first one of these that I will actually get to is Normal People by Sally Rooney. Very interested in this. I think I am ready for another kind of more real life romance. You know, more of a realistic romance here with Normal People. So I think I'm ready for that. But yeah, I think it's a lot of books, and I think I'm not going to get to most of them, but I think I'm going to give it my best shot. So we shall see, especially with the Sarah J. Maas side project going on. But we'll see. My month is shaping up to be really, really full, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to get to it. So what are you all reading? What are you all going to be listening to? What adventures are you going to be on? What do you think about my books? Are you interested in any of the books I'm actually reading? Or do you think, oh, those are awful, don't even do it. Don't waste your time, blah, blah, blah. Also, if you have strong opinions about Sarah J. Maas, it's totally cool here. I don't care. Her books are not the most well-written books in the world. I get it. I 100% get it. But it's fun. It's just stupid fun, and I like it, and it's entertaining. And if nothing else in this life, are we not just supposed to be entertained? Are you not entertained? That is a very important part of life. Anyway, I think that's it for right now. I hope that you enjoyed my TBR, my little mini book haul for you guys. And I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful September.